I've tried every single meme coins trading platform, and now I'm gonna tell you why in my opinion Axiom Trade is currently the best one on the market. More specifically, first I'm gonna give you an overview of this platform, then I'm gonna show you how to use it to make the most amount of money, and finally I'm gonna tell you what in my opinion are all the pros and cons about Axiom Trade. If at any point during this video you also would like to try this trading platform, you can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. And once you get at the sign up page, if you use the invite code STKTRD, exactly like you see right now on the screen, you're gonna receive a 30% discount on all your trading fees forever. So, if you're serious about trying Axiom Trade, I suggest you use this code. And now, let's start with the video. So, I'm currently on the home page of Axiom Trade, and the first thing that we can see are all the trending meme coins. Right now I'm looking at the trending meme coins for the past 24 hours. If I click here, I'm gonna see the meme coins for the past 6 hours, 1 hour and 5 minutes. Here where it says filter, if I click on it, I can filter the meme coins that I'm seeing. Like for example, I can decide which protocols I want to see. I can decide if the meme coins that I want to look at need to have a certain keyword or need to not have a certain keyword. Then I can decide to only see the meme coins that have the DEX paid, and here as you can see I have a few more filters related to the top 10 holders, the liquidity, volume, market cap, and also the amount of tokens. Next to it I have this gear icon, which in my opinion is really important because it basically allows you to decide your trading presets. In fact, as you can see, you can decide which settings you're going to use both when you're buying or when you're selling, and more precisely you can alter settings related to slippage, priority fees, and also bribe fee. And also if you want, you can also select the auto fee option. Lastly, you can also select what type of MEV mode you want to use. For example, if you want to use the secure mode, which is slower but more secure, or if you want completely disable the MEV protection to have faster transaction but with more risk. I find this preset option really helpful because basically based on the status of the market and also of the coin that you're about to trade, you can decide how you want to approach it. Let's say for example that is a moment of high volatility where speed is crucial. You can for example change this setting so that your orders are gonna be filled in the fastest way possible. Or on the contrary, if you buy a coin that has a really high market cap and where the speed of execution is not that important, you can change these settings so that you're not going to pay too much in fees. Next to this gear icon, as you can see, you have the option related to our wallet. If I click on it, I can see what are currently my 2 wallets that I have on Axiom, and as you can see, both of them don't have any Solana on them. And finally, next to it, I have the quick buy option. Here I can add an amount, let's say for example 1 Solana. I can decide the preset that I want to use. Let's say for example I'm gonna use preset 2, which is the one that I decided to use for high market cap coin. I can click here continue, and then as you can see here I have a quick action where I can basically buy 1 sol of all the coins that I'm seeing right now. Here at the top of the page we have a navigation menu that allows to access all the other features of Axiom. If I click here on Pulse, I can get access to all the latest meme coins, and this is probably also the place where you're gonna spend most of your time. In fact, as you can see, I have 3 different columns. I have the new pairs, these are all the meme coins that have just been created. I have the final stretch, which are basically the meme coins that are about to migrate, and here where it says migrated, I have all the meme coins that have just migrated. If I click on display, I have some option to change the appearance of the Pulse dashboard. Like for example, I can decide the colors of the bottom, I can decide what is going to appear and what is not going to appear, I can decide the size of the various elements. This basically allows me to personalize all the aspects of this Pulse dashboard so that it only displays the information that I really need. Next to it, I have the opportunity to blacklist devs, handles, and keyword. Let's say for example that I know that there is a specific devs that always create scam coin or rug pulls. I can simply put here his address, and in this way I won't see all the coins that he create. Next to it, I have the snipe settings. I really like this specific feature of Axiom, also because I haven't saw any other meme coins trading platform implement it. So basically if I click on it, as you can see, I can decide what are my snipe settings, so basically my preset when it comes to sniping, and this come in handy when, for example, as you can see, this coin is about to migrate. If I want, I can click here and I can basically snipe it. So it basically means that as soon as the coin has migrated, I'm gonna open a position. In fact, this option is only available for coins that are about to migrate. For example, if you see this one, which is not currently migrating, if I click on it, I'm gonna directly buy the coin at the current price. Instead, while the coin is migrated, I can basically place an order, and as soon as the migration is concluded, the order is going to be be executed. Now let's talk about the filters, which in my opinion are probably the most important things when it comes to trading meme coins. So as you can see here, next to each one of this column, I have the option to open the filters. It doesn't really matter which one of this button I click, because as you can see here, then I'm gonna be able to switch between the three columns. Personally, I only focus on the filters related to the final stretch, because here is when I had the most success. So as you can see, you can decide which protocols you want to see. Again, you have the option to include or exclude keyword. You can decide what is the percentage of the bonding curve that you want to see, and then you have various filters divided based on audit, metrics and social. Now I'm gonna share with you what are the filters that I personally use when it comes to trading meme coins in the final stretch. So first of all, when it comes to protocols, I only select Pump, Launch Lab and Bonk. So these are the only three that I select, all the others are unselected. When it comes to audit, I only use two filters. Where it says dev holding percentage, I put max 25%, and then I scroll down, and where it says holder, I put minimum 20. Then moving to metrics, also here I only have two main filters. I put volume minimum $45,000 and market cap minimum $45,000. And finally, when it comes to social, I simply mark at least one social, and then I click on apply all. Currently there is only one token that respects this filter, and this is a positive, because this means that we have basically eliminated all the trash that inevitably is gonna end up in the final stretch. And the good things about not having a lot of coins here is also that you can take your time to analyze them. So let's say for example that we found the time chain, we can click on it, and at this point, for example, we can look at the social that I have. In this case, the only social is connected to an old tweet about Satoshi, which is of course the inventor of Bitcoin, talking about time chain instead of blockchain. And as you can see, we currently have 342 holders, which is of course a huge positive. We can see that the dev is already sold and that the coin is going up. So of course, this is just a surface level analysis, but as you can see, we already eliminated most of the useless coin, and we are at a point where we have a coin that we can seriously take into consideration. Here on the right, as you can see, you can select if you want to buy or sell your coin. In this case, we can only buy since we don't own any time chain coin. You can decide what type of order you want to use, if it is market, limit, or if you want to use an advanced type of order. And as you can see here, you can select the preset that you want to use, as I'll show you before. When it comes here to this menu, we have all the options related to the trades that are currently happening. So first of all, here we can see all the latest trades. Then when it comes to position, we can see our position. In this case, since I haven't bought anything, this is completely empty. Same thing when it comes to orders. We can see the holders that since we started analyzing this coin has grew substantially, and here we can see who are the holders and how much coin they hold. We also have the bubble map, which is really important to understand how the coin is distributed towards all the holders. Then we can see the top traders, which is basically the people that have made the most amount of money trading this coin. And then here we can also have a few more information related to the devs. Now, if I go back to top traders, one function that I really like about Axiom are the statistics that you are allowed to see when it comes to the traders. So let's say for example that we want to have more information related to the top traders. We can just go on their address, then click on this graph, and as you can see here, we have access to more information related to this specific trader. Most importantly, we can see his P&L, and so we can understand if this is a profitable or unprofitable trader, and we can also see here his latest activity. Now, this is gonna be important later when I'm gonna show you how to track wallet inside of Axiom. So let's say for example that we are interested in this trader because as you can see it has a positive equity curve, so their P&L is positive, they have been growing their account and they have accumulated a total profit of 2.5k. I want to copy this wallet address because I want to start tracking it. So now that I have this wallet address copied, I just need to come here where it says trackers. And as you can see here, I can click on wallet manager. I click on add wallet. I'm gonna paste the wallet that I had before. Here I can decide the emoji that I want to associate with it. Let's leave the ghost. Let's call this wallet test, for example, and then I can click on add wallet. And so as you can see, this wallet has been added here. Then if I click on live trades, I can have a look of all the most recent trades that this trader took. So let's say for example that we want to look how we traded time chain. We can simply click on it. And as you can see here on the graph of the coin, we can see where he bought and where he sold, and we can understand that it's him because it has the same emoji. And this is really useful once you start tracking more traders, because you can open a coin and you can see all the trades that all the traders that you're tracking took. Now, going back to the trackers, besides being able to track a specific trader, as you can see here on the right, you also have the option to add Twitter alerts. In fact, if we click here where it says add Twitter handle, you have the option to either add your own handle, so as you can see here, you can do @ and then insert the username, or if you click here on top subscription, you can see what are the handles that are the most followed, and you can simply click on this plus and they're gonna be automatically added to your Twitter alerts. In fact, if I go here on my list, as you can see, this account has been added, and then here where it says Twitter alerts, slowly their tweets are going to appear. Personally, I really enjoy this feature, but the only thing that I don't like, and in my opinion should be improved, is the fact that, as you can see here, you're gonna be able to only follow the top subscription. So this means that if you add here the handle of an unknown Twitter account, or a Twitter account that not a lot of people know, you won't be able to follow their alert live. And in my opinion, this is a huge cons, because one of the reasons why you want to follow some Twitter accounts is because you want to have alpha before all the other people, so that when they start buying, you can basically sell to them and make a profit. The problem with receiving only the alerts for the top subscription is that everybody is going to receive the same alerts, and so in my opinion this kind of defeat the purpose of having alpha through Twitter alerts. So I really would like to have the option to be able to add any type of Twitter accounts, no matter how many people are already following them, so that I can get true alpha inside the Axiom platform. So next to the trackers, I also have the option to trade perpetuals. This is something that basically no other meme coins trading platform offer, and that's also one of the reasons why, in my opinion, Axiom Trade is currently the best on the market. In fact, when it comes to perpetuals, as you can see, they are powered by Hyperliquid, and the good things about this type of trading is that, first of all, you are allowed to trade using leverage, which of course when you're trading meme coins is not something that you have access to. And most importantly, when it comes to perpetual, you can make money both when the price is going up and also when the price is going down. In fact, as you can see here on the right, you can either go long or you can also go short. While, as you probably know, when it comes to meme coins, you can only make money when you buy low and sell high. There are no other ways to profit from the price going down unless you're using instruments like the perpetuals. And as you can see, if I click here where it says BTC, I have access to all the various coins that I can currently trade using the perps. Let's say, for example, that I want to trade PopCat. I just need to click on it. As you can see, the chart is open, and then I have the option to go long, to go short, and also to adjust the amount of leverage that I want to use. Next to the perpetuals, I have Yield. This is also another feature that I haven't seen any other meme coins trading platform implement, but basically inside Axiom you have the option to stake your USDC and in the future also your Solana to earn interest. Next to Yield, you have the option to have an overview of your portfolio. As I told you before, in this specific account I don't have any Solana or USDC, so as you can see the balance says 0, but once you do a deposit, of course your balance is going to change. As you can see, you also have the option to pick which address you want to use. Like for example, right now I'm going to use my wallet to trade, while if I do like this, I'm going to use the Axiom main to trade. Also important the fact that you can move them. As you can see now, right now the first one is wallet and then I have Axiom, and this is important because if all my wallet are active, the order in which they are is the order in which the money are gonna be taken off. So in this case, both wallets are activated, and when I'm going to trade, the first wallet where money are gonna be taken from is wallet, and then from Axiom main. Another really important feature and something that again differentiate Axiom Trade from all the other meme coins trading platform is this option here. As you can see, you have the ability to activate turbo mode, and if I click on it, as you can see, by paying a small fee, I'm basically going to get the opportunity to have my transaction being executed at a higher speed level, which of course when it comes to meme coins trading, speed of execution is crucial and can literally make the difference between a profitable trade or an unprofitable trade. So having the opportunity to activate this function, in my opinion, is crucial, especially if you are serious about trading meme coins. Lastly, next to portfolio, as you can see, you have the option related to rewards. In fact, Axiom is going to reward you just to trade using the platform. In fact, the more you're going to trade, the more SOL you're gonna earn back, that then you can either withdraw or you can add them to your wallet to keep trading. So now that I give you an overview of Axiom and I show you what are the settings that you should use to make the most amount of money, let me tell you what in my opinion are all the pros and cons about this meme coin trading platform. So the first pro of Axiom Trade is the fast execution. In fact, thanks to all the settings inside the preset, you're gonna be able to always have the fastest execution possible compared to all the other traders on the other trading platform. Not only that, if you also activate the turbo mode for your account, your execution speed is going to be even faster, allowing you to open and close trades in milliseconds. The second pro of Axiom Trade, in my opinion, are the perpetuals. In fact, as I told you before, this is the only meme coins trading platform that also allow you to trade this type of instruments, and to me this is a huge pro because thanks to this type of instruments you are able to trade using leverage, and most importantly you can make money both when the price is going up and also when the price is going down. And another important thing is that since the perpetuals are integrated inside the Axiom Trade platform, you can simply swap your Solana into USDC. You can immediately start trading without using a crypto exchange or an external wallet. The third pro of Axiom Trade are the rewards and yields. In fact, thanks to these two features of this trading platform, you're gonna be basically paid to trade. In fact, with the yield you can stake your coin and earn an annual interest, while with the rewards you're going to receive Solana for every trade that you open or close, no matter if you made a profit or if you lose money. And finally, the last pro of Axiom Trade, in my opinion, is the wallet tracker and stats. In fact, as you've seen, by just opening a coin you have access to all the stats related to all the wallets that traded the specific coin, and once you find a wallet that is shown to be profitable in the long term, you can copy their address, start tracking it inside Axiom, and have access to all the trades that they took, and have a visual representation on when they opened a position and when they closed it. Now let's talk about the cons of Axiom Trade. Personally, the only cons that I found about this trading platform is the Twitter tracker. In fact, as I told you, I don't like this fact that I can only track the top subscription wallet. So this means that if I find an obscure Twitter account that is sharing consistent alpha, I cannot simply add it inside Axiom because I won't receive his tweet. I need to use an external software. So in my opinion, this defeats the purpose of this type of feature. But in the future, it's possible that this is going to be changed and I'm gonna be able to track any single account, no matter if they are in the top subscription or not. So there you have it. This was my review of Axiom Trade, which in my opinion is the best meme coins trading platform. As I told at the beginning, if you also would like to try it, you can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. And once you get at the sign up page, if you use the invite code STKTRD, you're going to receive a 30% discount on all your trading fees forever. So if you're serious about trying Axiom Trade, I suggest you use this code. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and until next time, happy trades!